We are receiving reports from Brett Siegel that the Chicago Bulls have inquired about the number one pick in this year's draft. Y'all know we going to talk about it, break it all down, but you got to hear the music first.
Cognac, gang.
I am Cognac Boy Bobby, and I am with my dog, C-Dub. What's the word?
What's the word, man? We got some interesting news just popped up, nephew. What's up?
Yes, this is coming via Brett Siegel from Clutch Points. He did and released his latest mock draft and did mention that while AJ DeBance is still in his mind going to be selected first, he did mention that per sources, the Chicago Bulls have also reached out to the Washington Wizards since the start of the combine, along with the Atlanta Hawks. C-Dub, what's your thoughts on that?
Well, kudos to the Chicago Bulls. If you want to improve your situation in any way possible, go ahead and do it. I ain't mad at any way you want to improve your situation. I just have to question if you're moving up to one and you're negotiating, you're dealing, trying to get to number one. Is it exactly to go get AJ? I don't think so. My logic is moving up to the number one pick is to get a guy like Darren Peterson. Now it may be AJ, you know what I'm saying? It may be him. He's the consistent number one, but it is debatable who is the best player coming out of this draft. If the Bulls were able to secure this number one pick deal and probably giving up the number 4 pick and probably a player or a future draft pick, and they happen to get AJ, hey man, you got to tip your hat to the Chicago Bulls front brass, bro. Even if it's AJ or Darren Peterson, you're being aggressive and you're getting the guys that you're targeted during the draft. But as a plan B or as a condolences package, number 4 ain't bad neither, bro. It ain't bad at all.
On the real. And when we talking about it, I'm glad that they doing their due diligence. This not saying that it's set in stone or anything like that. This just said to me that the Chicago Bulls are doing their due diligence. Me personally. I'm looking at it and saying, hey, these guys, they know that they sit at 4. Hey, what would the first round pick cost? You know what I'm saying? What will be a deal that'll be possible with us in the Washington Wizards? I think that since you're so close, I believe that you had to, or at least, probably not had to, but I think it's actually a good check mark to do do a little homework. Hey, if we feeling this way about, let's say, Darren Peterson or AJ, what will it cost? You know what I'm saying? I think that's to me, C-Dub, that's doing good business in my personal opinion, bro.
Yeah, absolutely. You take advantage of every situation that comes in front of your face. If it was me, boy, I'm going after Darren Peterson, and I would be reaching out to the Utah Jazz as well to see if they want to trade down. And when it comes to the value of how much it costs to make them swamp out with that number 1 pick, that number 4 pick hold a lot of value and a lot of weight, you got to say. So adding on to it, you probably won't have to break the bank. You could probably add in a Patrick Williams. I tried to sneak that one in. And we got a whole bunch of second round picks. You could throw 3-4 second round picks in there. You could throw a future first round pick. It's a lot of things you can do. So go ahead, Bryson Graham. Let's see if you got what it takes, big dog. He got a big opportunity here. And I'm not just specifically talking about this deal right here.
For sure. Now, see, I'm cool with doing my homework, but everybody knows it comes with a caveat. I believe that we good at 4. I believe you can't go wrong with either guy. That will probably more than likely be there. Cam Boozer, Caleb Wilson. I think either one of those guys will be there. If somebody is stupid enough to let Darren Peterson slide, we're running to the podium to take him at 4. Now, I'm not mad at them doing their homework to try to gauge it. But C-Dub, you talk to me about it. We talked about it ad nauseum, or even on certain lives. I don't want to relinquish future assets, the first round picks. Now, if you're releasing future seconds, I bet. But you got to continue to infuse this team with young talent. And you already know how I feel about that. You try, because you're finna try to gaslight me right here. So go ahead.
All right. That keep your mind in focus, because I'm going to say some things that's going to sound absolutely crazy right now, but just keep your mind in focus. What is the price for a Michael Jordan? What is the price for a LeBron James? What is the price for a Victor Wembanyama, nephew? So if you are three spots away and that 4th pick holds all of that weight, what are you willing to give up to get a LeBron James, Michael Jordan, Victor Wembanyama, a generational franchise turning player? What you willing to give up, nephew?
These guys ain't those guys. These guys ain't those guys. I keep telling you. No, it's not.
That's a cop out.
There's no Wemby in this draft.
There's no
LeBron in this draft. At least right now, as prospects entering the NBA, we knew LeBron was coming into the NBA to be, a winner in the league. You know what I'm saying? One of the guys who the new generation believe is the GOAT. We knew that was a possibility. Now we knew that Wemby had an opportunity. As long as he stay healthy, as big as he is, he can insert himself as greatest of all times conversation amongst his position and probably can do a little bit more. We knew this. We don't know if AJ about to be, you know what I'm saying? All time.
I told you to focus.
I am focused.
I didn't. You went straight to LeBron. There ain't no LeBron James and no Victor Wembanyama. I told you to focus. I said a franchise turning players in this draft. The consensus that are 4 of them, with 2 being more on is tier level. It's 2 at a top tier, and the rest of the 2 at the bottom, Caleb and Cam Boozer. Those 2 at the top are high franchise turnover players. What are you willing to give up to get off of probably getting yourself one of those franchise turning players with the 3 or the 4, like Caleb or Cam, into that next tier? Darren Peterson and AJ. What are you willing to give up?
I told you I'm not relinquishing any future first. I'm not doing it, gang. When I can sit at 4, get a good all-around basketball player in Cam Boozer. I can sit at 4. I can go and get a guy who needs to grow a little bit more, but has a very high ceiling because of his athletic ability, and Caleb Wilson. I'm cool with that, bro. I'm cool
but it's
with
safe.
That. As long as that I can, bro, sometimes being safe is cool. Sometimes being safe is cool. And here's the last thing, and then you can respond. Sometimes being safe is cool. That's why we stuck with the man with the cornrows. Y'all know who he is, because the man tried to outsmart himself instead of picking the safer picks.
No, I think keeping Patrick Williams, that was safe. That was a safe move. Now, when you think about Bryson Graham, nephew, and the way you want him to go about business, would you want him to be passive and safe in all dealing with the Chicago Bulls, nephew? Or would you be willing him to go out there and take chances in specific moments, like this moment right here, this Walla Kuda moment, the draft coming up where he could double up on talent?
I got you right here, gang. Be safe with 4. Get aggressive with 15.
That is so safe. You're so safe.
There's nothing wrong with that. You cannot lose with the top 4. You can't lose with the top 4, bro.
But you can you could do better in the top 4. You could do better.
But at the same time, bro, I don't want to get rid of future assets, bro. Only thing that's futuristic that I want to get rid of is them 2nd round picks. You just love Darren Peterson so much, you want him on the Bulls. And I'm not mad at that, bro.
I do.
I'm not
I
mad
do.
at that, bro. But at the same time, I'm cool right where I'm at. Sometimes it's cool to be in your lane. Stay in your lane. Stay in your lane. Because if you swerve, that bitch gonna go boom. and it might be an 18-wheeler hitting you. Chill. Chill.
So when do you want Bryson Graham to be aggressive? Now, if you win, is the best time for him to be aggressive?
I just gave it to you. Be aggressive with the 15 pick if you want to go and be aggressive. And restrict the free agency if you want to go be aggressive, go be aggressive. But not at number 4. You can't go wrong with any other prospects. The Bulls need players.
Okay.
With S.
Okay. I just want to hear your reaction to this. Let's say the Bulls do it. They go and trade up and they get the number 1 pick. They trade with Washington and they trade number 4 and they trade 2030 number 1 draft pick and Patrick Williams. I'll just throw him in. What is your reaction to that trade? What is your reaction?
That's a good trade. You ain't give it to me like that.
But that's all I'm saying.
Give it to me like that.
You dismissing it all the way around.
You ain't give it to me like that.
You gotta try.
I'm with that. You know what I'm saying? I'm with that. Now, if it's a 2027 first round pick, I'm still trying. 2030. C-Dub. Hey man, you a negotiator, guy. We got a deal. We got a deal. But I don't see that scenario happening.
Stand pat like that. I just don't know why you standing pat like that. Yo.
There's nothing wrong with standing pat when you can't. Bro, if you pull up to the lot in a dealership, say, I got a Toyota, I got 2 Toyotas and a Honda. It's just different colors. You ain't finna say, man, give me the, you ain't finna do that.
We are talking about
longevity, bro.
We are talking about a basketball franchise. We ain't talking about no used car dealership, bro.
I said new cars. These new cars.
And in this game, bro, what would the Bulls be if you wouldn't have took a chance with a skinny kid from North Carolina? What would the Lakers be if they didn't take a chance on a young narcissistic kid out of California? You gotta take chances, bro.
They ain't have to trade up for that.
You see a guy. I'm just talking about the chance. I'm just talking about the chance it could fuck you up. You talking about picking up Michael Jordan in a league where the big man ruled, and you picking up a shooting guard. You talking about a young kid just out of high school, Kobe Bryant, who ain't really put nothing. He played against no real competition, just in high school, and you picked him super high. The Charlotte Hornets did, matter of fact. But I'm just saying though, if you got a chance to get Darren Peterson, who I think is the most talented player in this draft, you go and do it. And that's why I'm going to stop it. But I know if we pick him up, you ain't going to have nothing left to do but like, yeah, CW.
I'm going to rock with it. I'm going to support
you were right again, CW.
I'm not going to say you were right. I'm just to let you know what I would do. Bryson Graham is going to do what the hell he wants to do. Clearly going to do whatever the hell he wants to do. All right. Look, if he see fit to move up to 1 and trade away 2027, I'm going to be like, all right, that's all I'm going to say. Because while he talked good in front of the press, you and myself, I'm pretty sure we're in alignment. We about that action.
Yes.
What do you do following the draft? So now we're going to take a look at your draft, break down the players over here on Shy Bulls podcast, and then shift our focus to restricted free agency. Then we're gonna we already in the middle of the head coach's search. So all these things are gonna help us be able to properly gauge how he wants to help the Chicago Bulls return to where we belong. We belong to be in a conversation of being a fucking city with good basketball. The city is wild when Chicago is winning, bro. Wild.
And that's true.
Y'all think these New York dudes over there doing pull-ups on a stoplight? Shit, Chicago, we up and switch.
You talking about we up and switch, bro?
I'm just keeping it real, man. Chicago, bro. When the Bears are good, the Bulls are good. Don't you notice that the crime slows down in Chicago because more people?
Hey, that's a fact, though. That's
more
a fact.
People want to watch. Look, man, I just came from Chicago. Everybody's watching the San Antonio Spurs OKC Thunder series. Imagine if that's the Chicago Bulls there.
I think
bro.
nephew, I think I would know what's wrong with y'all. This is my last chance right here. I think I know what's wrong with y'all apprehension, bro. I know what's wrong. Y'all think we gonna have to give up that 15 pick as well. We ain't gotta give up the 15 pick. Is that the reason, nephew, that you thinking I'm gonna have to include the 15 pick in a deal to secure the number 1 spot?
No.
Is that what you're thinking?
I wanna,
because we do not have to do that.
I want us to keep a fresh, quote unquote, revolving door right now for the next few years of first round picks entering this franchise for a while. That's all.
Okay, and ain't y'all not adding in Noah Essengay, who's another first round pick, gonna be starting is basically his rookie season coming up. That's a first rounder, so it's gonna be 3 first round picks.
Yeah,
we not giving up any first round picks, guys.
I'm talking about next
giving
year.
up Patrick Williams, and we swapping the 4 for the 1 in a future first, like in 28, 29, 30 or something like that.
See, that'll be something I'm with. But if it's 2027 gang, I don't know. Because we're gonna have, bro, we already last point before we jump into the chat and kick it with our family members. Hey man, if y'all here tuning in and loving the conversation, do not freeload on us. We cool people. Hit that like button and subscribe, man. We on that road to 10K. But nonetheless, I think you might want to hold on to this first round pick in 27 simply because I think there's going to be some questions about how you want to shape this team. How do you want to shape this team? I think that is going to factor in. That's I'm trying to put my YouTube GM hat on, bro. I'm an aspiring YouTube GM, bro. It's just
what do you mean is questions? What do you mean is questions or how you want to shape the team?
Bro, I didn't want to go down this route, but we talked about it already. You're going to see how he feels about Josh Giddey. You're going to see how he feels about Marcellus. You're going to see how he feels about these players. See,
yeah.
You got to catch the tidbits, man.
Yeah. I didn't even want to go there. Okay, my fault. I didn't want to go there.
You always making me do it. For real.
I just I'm looking at the chat, bro. Y'all scared, bro. Why y'all so scared?
Bro, because people feel that you good at 4. You could just chill at 4. And you can't go wrong with Boozer or Caleb Wilson.
But how could you lose? How could you lose if you trade up? You still can't lose. Y'all,
the future asset stuff, bro. The future assets is important.
What they say, to make money, you gotta what? You gotta what? Don't you gotta spend money, make money?
You're gonna be spending money with whoever you draft. You good?
You got to spend some players to make a better player. You know that? Flip it like that. I ain't talking about Montes, though. Leave Montes alone.
What up, Brandon Peck? He said, would you take Caleb number 1?
I would not. I'm taking Darren Peterson. If I had number 1, I'm taking Darren. You know what I'm saying? What about you, nephew? Answer that.
I said no.
Okay.
It better be for either AJ or Peterson. Bro. Like, what?
No.
And the big homie in the building, what's the word? He said, keep your assets and just draft Cam at 4. He could shoot, play positional defense, and he could pass. He was bred to be an NBA player. He fits us in all aspects. Bring in baby Bulls ASAP, says Ant the big homie.
I like Caleb over Cam. I ain't mad at Cam coming to the Bulls. I like Caleb over Cam, though.
I would take AJ. I'm not going to lie, but Caleb is good, too, says Serena. Shout out to Serena.
Who better, nephew? Who like better, AJ or Caleb, nephew?
AJ or Caleb?
Yeah.
I'm going to go with AJ.
Okay. And you sounded like it was close the way you just said. Is it close to you?
No, because I thought you was going to say Cam or Caleb.
Okay. I'm not even going to bring that up. I know the answer.
Yeah. We got some exciting things going on that we be talking about on the back end. I'm not giving up any picks this year. If I am, it's the second round picks and a couple firsts from 27, 28, 29, not this year. Okay.
But I agree with that. I'm talking about flipping picks.
No, Shylanta, shout out to you. You said he keeping the 15 pick, and that's online with you.
Yeah. And you got a pocket full of nickels, bro. Come on.
I like Ade too. I think he
I like
might. I
Ade.
think he rose his stock in this year's draft. The Bulls might have to trade up for him if that's their guy.
Maybe.
My people, what up though? If Peterson slides, why is he good for us to take a gamble on? Have you not?
I don't
seen
think
this
he'll
man?
slide.
I don't think he'll slide. It's just speculations and rumors. Me personally, I think anybody that pass up on him in the top 3, they're tripping.
You crazy as hell
The
if you
man
pass
got an
up on
off,
him.
bro. This ain't just our thoughts. This is just about every NBA analyst thoughts. When he faces the others mentioned with him, he busts their ass.
He cooks.
Facts. Like facts.
Come on now. You don't do it.
No, we don't, official. So we need DeRozan and Levine back. No, we do not.
We just talked about this. No, the hell we don't.
Not. I ain't gonna lie, man. Official say he want Boozer at photo.
I like Caleb at 4. I ain't mad at that though. I like Caleb though.
This draft is deep, but I don't see a crazy generational player. Says loose squares. Hey,
I
them
see
boy,
some.
the price of loose squares went up. You know we got inflation.
75 cents. What you talking about? Hey.
And the big homie said, Bobby, can I ask you this? If you put last year's top 7 into this draft, does Cooper and Dillon still go 1 and 2? Yes. Yes.
No.
Who going over?
Dillon ain't going. Dillon ain't getting.
He ain't going at 2?
Drafted. He ain't getting drafted before AJ. He not getting drafted before Darren.
Oh, you saying this draft? Okay.
Yeah.
I get what
And
you're saying.
he might not get drafted before Caleb. Top 5, yeah.
Okay, yeah. I probably agree with that one. My bad. I misread.
Cooper
that.
is though.
I read it out loud
Cooper
and
is.
still misread it. That's fucked up. Shylanta believes Ade Mara is franchise turning. No center in the East is stopping him.
I'm trying to tell y'all. That's a low key pick right there that can change your franchise, bro. He's 7'3". He plays defense. He shuts down the paint, and he can pass something similar to Joker, but he ain't Joker, but he got that type of eye.
He got good passing ability, yeah. Micah, what up, though? If you believe at number 1 you could get a generational talent, go get it if you can.
That's one for me right there. Micah brave, bro. Shout out to Micah, bro.
You said we got to give up Montes to get the number 1 pick? Then it's
no. We ain't got to give up Montes, bro.
Yeah,
we ain't got to go that far.
No, for me, they ass better take this P. Willie.
But we won't have to go that far.
We wasn't safe when we traded LA for Tyrese Thomas. We wasn't safe when we drafted Terry over Walker Kessler. Sometimes safe is the better option. What you say to that?
I would say in those situations, I think you got it all wrong. I think they were being safe getting Dalen Terry over Walker Kessler.
What?
Hold on. It is my turn. I
Go
said
ahead.
they were being safe. They was getting the template. That's the type of players they were picking. The Dalen Terry long arms, the mostly faceted perimeter players. That's what type of players they was getting. So it was the safe pick to get Dalen Terry.
No, it wasn't.
Yes, it was.
See, Dub, when they drafted Dalen Terry, what was your reaction? Because I remember it.
Who is that?
Exactly. No motherfucking.
I'm talking about the type of player. I'm not talking about the name. I'm talking about the type of
they
player.
was trying to outsmart themselves and was like, man, this could be a franchise-altering player instead of getting the guy that was a legit double-double defensive big, and everybody knew it.
They definitely fucked that one up. I don't think they were being safe though. I mean, yeah, I think they were being safe with the Dalen Terry instead of, the other way around.
Woo in the building. What up, though? He said,
But
remember
folks,
what happens to the Sixers when they moved up the draft, folks? Just like 1 pick ahead of Tatum. Yep, it was something like that.
Something like that, but this is different. This is different though. This right here. Those
Charlotte
4 guys
said-
at the top, bro.
They said they don't want Kessler or Mark Williams.
These are all Williams from the Portland Trailblazers.
Yeah, the center.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, okay, he got
Luke
some
Square.
injury
That's
concerns.
how I'm looking at it. We just throwing some stuff out there because that to C-Dub's point about the 4th pick, I believe it still holds weight. Like I think C-Dub has a point with that. So maybe you won't have to, give up a lot to move up. Maybe you
Just
don't.
say it, bro. Just fucking say it, nephew. Y'all
I
think
just
that we
said
got to
what I
give up the
said.
15
What?
pick. We
I
don't
just
have to
said
give up the
what?
15 pick.
I don't gotta say what you want me to say, brother. Oh, the real. I'm with you on that. Y'all hear C-Dub? Y'all hear Uncle Charles? Y'all,
Sandroko.
What up, Sandroko? What's the word? And the big homie said, C-Dub, who was the last gamble that worked out? We are emotionally scared, bro.
For us or for the NBA? For us?
For us. You know it's for us.
When is the last like gamble actually work? We had luck lately at type of shit. I'm just be honest. We had luck when it comes to being. I wouldn't call it gambling. I'll just say it being aggressive, bro. It being aggressive.
She said, Sandroku said, I don't want Boozer. Too much trauma with his dad.
I feel what he's talking about.
Lloyd Dangle, what's the word? We got sources saying, according to Brett Siegel, sources have reported that the Chicago Bulls have inquired about the number 1 pick. So that's something that me and C-Dub been talking about over the last, 20 minutes or so. Come on, C-Dub. Don't make Don. What up, Don? He said, come on, C-Dub. Build through the draft and develop.
But I just don't get it, nephew. That's what, in fact, we're doing. That's what I'm doing. That's what I'm talking about. That's how I know you guys are scared, bro. You guys are scared,
bro. We
to take a chance, bro. That's how I know it, because y'all keep sending these. Come on, C-Dub. We trying to build through the draft. That's what the fuck I'm talking about, bro.
Quan, what's the word? He said, how about a IO return? I would love it.
I'm not mad at that.
I think the chances are very, very slim, though.
I would change that, nephew. You can get a little higher, because when you look at the Minnesota Timberwolves money situation, it's going to be tough to give him a really, really significant price bump. He made $7 million for the last 3 years, bro. How much you think he something close to 20 at least, right?
Probably, yeah.
They can't afford that.
He gonna look at some. Yeah, the Wolves ain't gonna be able to.
They can't afford 20,
especially with the rumors that they're trying to get Kyrie over there. Yeah, you ain't gonna be able to keep Ayo.
We know who can afford 20.
The Bulls,
Chicago Bulls.
He gonna definitely say, "I need that Pat Will money." Fuck your time.
No, bro.
For real.
You just tell him no.
Real.
18, bro. Can you believe that? Ayo was making $7 million and Patrick Williams was making 18 last year. Are you kidding me? No, you gotta be fucking shitting me.
They said, Mike said, what do the Bulls need to do to trade up on that 15th pick, though?
Well, you're gonna swap. You got a pocket full of second-round picks, and you see if you can. You got Jalen Smith there. You got Trey Jones there. It's a lot of things. You got a lot of rounds in the chamber you could do with that 15th pick. Exactly the same you could do with the fourth pick to move up.
For sure. Cordell, what up, though? Don't sleep on Baba Miller at 38. He's a hidden gem. C-Dub, have you scouted him? He's on my list to look at today.
Very little.
Yeah, I seen little clips and stuff, but I like to take my time with some stuff. So
yeah,
I'm gonna do a little research on him, though. But I've been hearing a lot of good things about him. I just gotta do my own research on him, you know?
Yeah, we'll see what's up with Buddy. I ain't really got to him because it is so much talent in this draft. But now that you got him on my radar, I'm definitely gonna put my eyes to Buddy and see what's up with him.
For sure. Jay Money in the building. What's the word? He said the big guys are coming back in style. Stay at 4, pick Boozer or Wilson. Now you have a walking double-double to hopefully pair with a guard of the future. I like that.
Okay. I'm not mad at you guys at staying at 4, but there's an opportunity to be aggressive. I'm not mad at staying at 4. I'm not mad.
True Hooper said P. Willis was not safe, out of bounds. There was nobody looking at him.
That was aggressive. That wasn't safe. That's an aggressive move right there. It didn't work. It didn't work.
Marty Ma in the building. We might have to turn on Marty Ma. AC Dub, totally off topic. I think the greatest black sitcoms, is Fresh Prince and Martin, bro.
Yeah, you can't go wrong with that.
I think
That's a
it
fact.
was exceptional shows. Of course, we got others, but I feel like them two is just 1A, 1B.
Martin for me, that's the top of the top. But then Fresh Prince is there. They're right there, right there, man.
Marty Martin talking about long arms, little skills. See Noah. We gonna see what he got.
Keep hating on Noah, bro. Y'all, we didn't even see him play, bro. We didn't even see him play.
Damn, we going to be the same old boys, never move up, pick Boozer Jr. Then everyone will complain on the ifs. We'll see what happens, Sandroku. We'll see what happens. For sure, man. We're gonna run through a couple more, then we're gonna be up out of here, man.
Boozer, it just sound but he a good player, but picking up Boozer just sound like okay. You know what I'm saying? It ain't as exciting as Caleb and the other guys. It
sound good to me, bro.
Tell the truth. It ain't picking up Boozer, and he's good, and he's going to be good for the next 10, 12 years. It's not exciting, bro. It ain't like, damn, we got Cam. It's like, all right, we picked up Cam.
I'm excited.
Okay.
You know?
You're one of the first ones that you don't look very excited. That is all I'm saying.
Why wouldn't I be excited to get one of those two brothers? I'm good with either one. I keep telling you.
I said Cam Boozer. I said Cam Boozer.
I'm good with him. Slide. See, already got an NBA ready body. He good. We good.
Right. You don't sound excited. That's all I'm saying.
What the fuck you want me to do? Go grab my daughter pom pom?
You don't sound excited, bro. You gotta.
What the fuck you want me to do? Can't win. Like what the fuck? Dude, you know what I'm saying? He said we need them slap players for sure, man. Oh, wait. V-Dog in a building. What's the word?
V-Dizzle.
Oh, Sandroku. That's a hot take. I'm going to get to that one. What's good, y'all? Love how Bryson has been moving since he got here to Chicago. I may be with my boy Hayes. I'm close to becoming all bought back in with this franchise. What a difference a competent head executive make. Me, V-Dog, I still got a couple steps. I'm in. You know what I'm saying? But not fully in. I need to see who the head coach is. I need to see how you maneuver through the draft. And I want to see how you maneuver through free agency. I'm giving them grace, though. C-Dub, what say you?
Yeah, I'm with you, nephew. Shout out to him. But it's to be known if he's a good executive yet. He ain't did shit yet. We ain't seen no results. So let's see some action before I start granting this dude titles and shit. Let me see some action first.
Hot take for Sandroku, who said, I'll trade Giddey for Ayo. Let's go.
No, bro, we can't do that, bro. I like that shit.
I don't think
that shit made me smile, bro. But no, you can't do that, bro. Yeah. That's disrespectful. That's disrespectful.
Michael, what's the word? He said, "Scared money don't make no money. If they want Peterson that bad, move up and go get him."
Damn, we finally got people in here that can really know what the fuck they talking about. Scared money don't make no money.
You already know. I ain't forget about that, Almighty. I ain't forget about them, bro.
All day long.
For real. Them two great shows too, man. Living Color, Living Single. For real. My wife still watches Living Single to this day. For real. Justice, what up? Good to see you, bros, on here. First time. I may want Morris Johnson at 15 if he's there. Don't forget about Sanford and Son as a TV show. That was a great show too.
Sanford and Son that's epic, bro. I love Sanford and Son, bro.
On the real. Definitely. Let me see if I'm missing anything. He talking about ever since Melo, Jay Money said ever since the Bulls whiffed on Melo in 2010 and overspent to get Boozer because they had so much cap space, Bulls fans feel some type of way about the Boozer name.
Not just that, bro. He was ass on defense. That's what I remember. Boozer. He was ass.
Yeah, he had his flaws.
It was similar to Vooch.
He was a good offensive player.
Yeah, he was good offensively though.
On the real. So, man. But hey, man. Boy, what? See, now y'all going 2K with this. He said I would trade Giddey Montes for the Sith pick and drag Kingston Fleming. I like Kingston, but I'm not
Giddey and Montes.
I'm not doing that right now, guys.
Y'all
not doing that
crazy.
right
You
now.
he trying to destroy us. What the fuck?
We not doing that right now. It's
Ricky,
too
is
soon
you
be
trying to
going
make the
all
team
out
better,
like
or
that.
you trying to destroy the team?
Come on, Ricky. Shout out to Sandroku, man. Said great show from the Bulls Nation Ghost. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate y'all for supporting us on the real. My man's Rose jumped in there. Said Chris Bosh was killing Bulls ass in the ECF.
Bro, he showed the hell was. He showed the hell was.
Oh God. Per Julia Poe and Brett Siegel, Chris Quinn has advanced into the final stages of coaching candidates. Should have a decision soon.
Nephew, you spoke up about him before even the off season came, bro. You should be feeling good about this.
It was people that put me on. So I was just like, when he wasn't initially thrown with the other names, I was like, what the fuck happened to Chris Quinn? What happened to Rondo? What happened to, you know what I'm saying? So,
and we've been always wanted some of that heat culture, bro. And now we got a chance probably to get some of that heat culture, see what they do to our team, huh?
Yeah.
I ain't mad at
it. Holiday, what's the word? Well, we just breaking the news that the Bulls have reached out to the Wizards for the #1 pick. Patrick in the building said there's a time to trade up. I feel like when you are a piece, maybe 2 pieces away from having the true core, since our Bulls are such a blank slate, I don't think it would be a wise to relinquish assets.
You guys, bro. I swear to God, bro.
It's okay,
I ain't taking none of you niggas to Las Vegas with me, bro.
Why not?
Y'all can't go Vegas with me, bro. Y'all gonna be squared. Y'all gonna be like, bro, I'm gonna bet the lowest money. I'm not really into betting right now. We in Las Vegas. Y'all scared to take a chance, bro. Y'all scared, bro.
I like that. Stackhouse and Tiago Splitter are among finalists as well. C-Dub's
I like that as well.
Stackhouse. I'm more Tiago Splitter. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's a great list of candidates that are finalists. But hey, man, if we hit news, we're going to jump off now. But if we hit news, we'll be back. C-Dub, you got anything left?
Hey, I want everybody to practice gambling. Go ahead and gamble and don't be afraid to do it. Okay, guys? Make sure y'all hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already. And stop being scared, bro.
Michael said he going to Vegas with you. It's busting.
Come on, Mike. We gone, bro. The rest
Don
of them,
said
bro,
stop
scared.
playing. You know, Don said stop playing. You know how most people leave Vegas.
I know.
Appreciate you, Ricky, for sure. Appreciate y'all, man. Hey, if you're new here, before you go, it's a 2-step process. Hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. We on our road to 10K. Support the channel in the easiest way that you can do about a simple 2-step. Like button, subscribe. But hey, man, that is it for us for now. No, we don't know what the Bulls offer, Mike. Quan, that's our cue to go. Because ain't no
happy
damn Mark
Memorial
Jackson
Day too.
Happy Memorial Day. If anything goes on, y'all know we'll pop up soon, man. But hey, we appreciate y'all. Make sure you always see red. Brighter days are on the way, man. We gonna catch y'all on the next one for sure. Peace.
Cognac. Gang.